happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil John. Pick your meat, click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening?
In the only building this franchise has ever known, we're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in Week 4. He's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Sending the tight end in motion left.
Here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Able to drive back around. That's not coming from him.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
Run, not a lot of help brought. 9 to go now on second down.
Hey.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Low right side, caught by Thomas. This gets forward to around the 29. He's outshied that time on the tackle.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback is made in zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Texans going with 6 DBs for this third down. They're in dime.
Hey, Lion. Hey, tomato. Cut.
Throw here, third down. Trying for the deep ball. He's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now we get to Etienne running right. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes it inside the 30-yard line.
It's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. He likes to play a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutu. Their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. The Jaguars have a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. It's a Jackson for a touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. plays away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
From the gun, Stroud. Secured by Jaden Higgins. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Pick up a 12 on that play. It will be first down Texans.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, left side. Here's Mixon. And he's caught up for the game about 2. And he will open the top.
Maybe that's a run that's hung on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's another quick hitter. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Number 3, Tank Bill. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Third down now, Jaguars going nickel. Shotgun now for Stroud.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
He has it at the 13. He gets his offense in better field position here to start down close to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, so go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Rob for the first down he had all game. First down run.
It's kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. And the second down becomes critical. There's nobody. That's a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence. Looking for it on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. To the middle, they get the 3rd down. They connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Air it out on 3rd. He gets it to Payne. All the way across midfield before he's brought down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Drifting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
On the red.
And receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield on the own side.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Back to the line they come, second down.
24.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's Thomas, he's got it. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they really love that play now because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but quickly after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards. Someone tracks him down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Hey, Ryan!
Here's ETN on first down. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
It doesn't matter first down. You get yards like that in the run game.
It's a gain of 9.
Take it in the
Brings
NFL.
up second and a yard at the Texans' 29-yard line.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1.
Hey, easy, Ralph! Hey, tomato! What?
Tight end going in motion here. Second down, gives it to They stop him just in time. He got it back to Jagz to provide the run they needed. Third down coming up.
Chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak. How about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel the momentum on their side. Maybe they could muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Hey, Soko.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1.
Hey, Lion! Hey, James here. Duck!
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
10 yards.
They get an even 10 on that play. That's good for a Jacksonville first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Out of the gun, to give to ETN. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops me from your game on that first down play.
Okay, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go over there, there's no lane, and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, let's go. Done. Next one's hot.
Lawrence throwing here. Connection made. Travis ETN. It's another first down on this drive. This time they're in 1st and goal.
It's a gain of
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. You call a screen like that. Instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He tried to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Next one's hot.
Design bootleg here. That's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. This first broke open just like they planned. It's 6 in the end.
Cook to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Oh, and
Looking to throw, Stroud. It's incomplete. Was hoping to get it taken there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And a set up the screen for Nixon. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Out by 48 over the conclusion.
This offense will call the screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. Call it, expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. And there's there who knocks it away, and that's going to push 4th down.
It's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Can't evade the coverage team too much. They step in the break. It's really anything on that return.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Motioning one of the tight ends.
hey, Ginger, time. Here we go, sir.
On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. A couple of teammates combining there for the stop after this 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, run. Run. That's hot. Here we go.
Oh, it's a quick throw up the line. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd down here, need 8 on play. Third and long for him here. Trying to set that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing 4th down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen passes. Well, at least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard
At their
line.
own 13-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Speed left, speed left. 19, what's that? Good.
Give it the run by Nixon. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. Lose some to the 10. So the run goes with what's what do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
They're finding his back. Nixon. Well, this is going to come to an end at the 32-yard line. They managed 22 on the rim and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice drop pass to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
first and 10 from the 32.
Now, what's right? 118. What's right?
The shotgun to give to Mixon. They're going to have this out of the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
118. What's right?
First down throw by Stroud. Back to his own 45. Small gain. Tackled made by Jaquan Briscoe.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 45-yard line.
They'll come to the line here. Second and 9.
Here we go. Let's go.
To the air. Stroud. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Has it. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10. Start to the kick goal, complete. He gets absolutely blocked to end that one.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call it the camera ball. How many different guys can get rallied to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping up to a 0-yard gain. That's well done.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And they left facing third long.
That is a DB's best friend. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. This is perfect in downfield. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30. You're right at the 31. So 20 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
It's a gain of
That
3.
rock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Red on red. This one's hot.
Trying it right side with ETN. That's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. They can send him down.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, tomato.
On second down, it's easy. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. It's what we call a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Hey, run. Hey, son, this one's hot.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. Here comes the screen for NCA. And he's out of bounds on a green that takes him into the red zone block inside the 15. Pick up a 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Here's Coach. And he might be close to this lead going again. That play gives him first and goal.
Tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end the beneficiary.
Here we go.
ETN can't quite pass that line. He's stopped at the 3. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have before
brings
halftime.
up second and goal.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He gets it again. He's stonewalled by this run right at the 3. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And it's incomplete on 4th and goal. Oh, he had a touchdown there. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th
And Little now to try the Jagz field goal. They will win this one in for the right match the challenge here. Little knocks it through. Just before halftime, they're even at 3 to their advantage.
You hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is. I mean, it's great. Good job. Well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Back to work after throwing the pin. Go right side, hold on by and he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
All right. 18. Outside.
From the gun, Stroud. He's trying to push the field. And that was incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. And every time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey!
He'll throw it. He's going to try another deep one here. And this one's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here comes the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's trying to go deep again. And they'll turn it over on down as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
He's going to be good for the mix and run. I mean, I'd love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
And not a bad play by any means. There's room to move up a 3. You know,
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, hey.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Shots on the kick. And he's not going to get the first. Need to go closer. It's a deep run. It's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 5.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Oh, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
Under. Oh, boy.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. Set the screen here for Marks. Here's the defensive line. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
That's a first and even more. Past the 40. And he's finally brought down up to the 48.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here.
24. Silver.
Double play action. Lawrence. Connects with the beat. They make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 14 yards and lose it down.
Run become a quarterback's best friend, too, guys. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards out to catch.
38-yard
The
line.
quarterback will find you again.
Taking on 1st and 10. He really gets them into the red zone. He's down at the 22. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. On the line for another 1st and 10.
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, kill!
Here's their first carry from the Queens Alley. They might be closer to sleep on the game. Play goes on 1st and goal.
Centerpiece for this offense.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Buying some time right. He's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped a little bit behind the line, too.
It's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now it becomes a critical 3rd down.
Slot receivers headed left. Lawrence on 3rd and goal. Going for the goal line. He lost it. It's out. And the Texans have it.
Those sidelines get loud, or it was practically in unison. Everybody's shouting to jump on top of that one. We just needed an official signal. If it was 6 points, touchback. Unfortunately for them, well, it was a touchback.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Running his second drive with Mixon. He's out the clear. Has a little left, room to run. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get a lead starting the 3rd. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
You saw the jump. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. When they just get to celebrate, they love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
And connects out at 2 points. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10.
17. Texans 7. Kaimi Fairbairn.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Soko, hot.
And up to Tootin. Now for the first down, he's made good game on that 1st down run.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Hey, James, touch!
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. There's a screen for Tootin. He will have this across that 30-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
With that down the distance, this group is pretty confident in the screen to get him enough yards for the first and the did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
This is Allen on the give. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the stars of their front seven.
Hey, Soko.
On the give, it's Tootin. Here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, but the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd down, they need 7.
Here's the 24. Here we go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4 points.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, they're coming with a play or two and put it down. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And this one, touchdown inside the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Look the hot. This one!
Mason on the toss.
The defense was following to the ball. You see that outside toss, a simple surf drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. To a crazy throw it, and it falls to the ground. Finding his receiver that time. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
8 yards to go.
As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He set the shot for Mixon. He gets flattened to the ground.
To Joe Mixon.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong.
4-yard
When I
gain.
sit and judge defense,
It's 4th down.
I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on in the field, not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for 1 final quarter. All set to go now from the 35.
Red.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I would say positive about the execution of that play. At least you didn't go backwards.
At the 36-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, run! This one's hot.
Lawrence working from the gun. And here's his running back, Tootin. And he'll be up on the 38-yard line before going in.
That's a defense's goal, okay? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw, 3rd and long. Defense comes through, and it's going to back it off and lay up 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, she's going to send this one forward. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
All ready.
They go play action with Stroud. Headed out right. Nice fullback behind the line. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
All right. 18. What's up?
Stroud off the play action. He rolls to his right. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. They got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's set out. Gained 30 yards on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Completes down Collins again. He's going to be driven by a nice pickup. Gain about 8, 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. These outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. 9.
There's a toss right side to Mixon. These guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down Houston.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
All right. Foul. 18. What's that? Whoa. White, Tony. Yeah.
In the red zone now. Collins. And now they face 2nd down.
That drop proves the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go. Up. 18.
Stroud. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from the field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Jaguars 17, Texans 14. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Rondale Moore on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Jake. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He did it! He made the interception!
observers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Here we go.
First and 10 on the mix-it. And he cuts it back right. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 4-quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, let's go. And the Texans take a 4-point lead.
Makes the score Texans 21, Jaguars 17.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Moore with a return. Takes it past him. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Red.
And in motion out of the slot. First down throw. Lawrence. Really got to him, but still good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Lawrence trying to get it on second. And put everything he's got behind it. That's complete inside the 35. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league. Short dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. When that throw to the outside, gets the job done.
Lawrence with it on first. To Moore, it's intercepted. Picked up by Garrett Stingley Jr. Through down the left sideline. He's going to score a 6 touchdown Houston.
His defense right now has got 75 to 10 on this point. He's either getting away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the outright. The Texans drive their lead to
Makes the
11.
score Texans 28, Jaguars 17. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Moore with a return. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On the return, the Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey, go. Let's go. Behind it.
Now Lawrence coming off the pick. Dumps it off to his running back. Bringing down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Every once in a while, with these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
The shotgun, Lawrence. Third down coming up. His defense is third sack of the game.
territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Going right side, Nixon looking. This one's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, it came at the perfect time.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans on their way to their 3rd win of the year. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Robbie. Here we go, let's go. Hey.
On the ground again, that's it. Even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that kick. Stop winning the game. Just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we get another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Tony.
Keeping it with Mixon. And once again, he just has his marks before getting brought down. Now we get another salvage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. And his up here, still knocking him through. That extends their lead to 14.
Clippers roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. We know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Lawrence looking to throw. Defensive Charles, incomplete.
Eventually, Katie's quarterback, you better be careful when you check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make them pay and punish him there physically.
Answer. Take wide open.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back. And 2 straight incompletions. They need this 3rd down.
I know that you and I love looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
To throw. And push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10.
conversion.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw it.
Great receiver coach to say, watch your fingers carrying the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, and they're left on the table.
Approaching the final minute here. They need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he can't escape from it. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. No timeouts remaining here, partners, and they can just run out this clock. Against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.